body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
We got like a 1 in 4, right?
The smell
yeah, it's
is
about right.
repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
That's fine, just go at it. Walking away is not gonna work.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Thanks, Perception. Appreciate that. Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
I don't need your just take. Thank you, Kim.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
That didn't actually even cost me anything. I thought I'd take damage from that, but it didn't even do that much. In general, the game's not crazy clear about like what things are going to actually damage you.
In the brown slush that covers the
yeah, I think it is as well. I mean, the only reason we had like a 1 in 4 chance is because my my physical score is like very high, but even if it was maxed, it probably wouldn't have been more than like 30 something. That's probably not going to work real well, and I might die if I try, so what kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred, and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything.
Can I save while I'm... No, I cannot. Alright. We're not reconstructing shit right now. That opening... Okay. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times now. That opening scene with you in the room trying to do simple, basic, everyday shit and taking damage. Like, taking damage because you're trying to grab the tie off the ceiling fan. And... you try to grab the tie off the ceiling fan and almost have a heart attack. That is such a tone setter for this entire game. It is an outstanding opening sequence. Snow in the wheelbarrow. You know what? Fair. Also fair. So anyway...
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Disco Elysium has always pretty much looked like this. It might have gotten some, like, graphical updates to make it a little bit more crisp, but, I mean... I have noticed that things seem like more defined and less like smudgy. But this is definitely Disco Elysium. It's very distinct.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
Unregulated. I have questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Do you have ammonia?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Side scroll roguelike where you drug constantly and see a counselor. That is Katana Zero.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
This is Revachol?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Tell her I've seen what happens when you're not observant. I watched it happen to Wooly. It was a moment.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Yes, I know. What's in the
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
This is my first playthrough. Yes and no. Everything here I've seen before because I played the game in 2019 around the time that it came out, but never finished it. Then watched a playthrough a couple years ago and never finished watching that because it got up to around the point that I had seen in my previous playthrough when I didn't finish it, and am only just now starting it back up to actually do a new playthrough from the beginning so I can actually see how this shit ends. So I have seen about 10-ish hours of this game.
There, buildings, apartments. You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
But I am generally very familiar with the game and its tone and the way that it works generally. I just don't know all of what happens in it.
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
I know that she's lying about not following the local politics.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's over there?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad
Hey, Shivers.
where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market?
I don't know. The abandoned kind?
Fair enough.
It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
Okay, west.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
You know what? I know what the fuck the police
Of
business
course.
is.
I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
That's a fair point. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, it's an unreasonable request. But we're going to be making a lot of those. And I needed some gloves, so I don't care. Hey, there's my other shoe. This is, probably not gonna work again. I think the ammonia gives you, like, +1 to the
There
attempt.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse.
42
smell.
is doable.
Emitting it is all it does now.
It's doable.
The ammonia
We didn't
only
do it.
makes it worse.
It didn't-
The
we didn't do
combination
it.
forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
This is fine. I don't need to say nothing. Kim knows.
Are you okay, officer? You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son?
Punch Girl is like... Why can't I keep it in if I'm going to cop my whole life? Give me a moment. I got this. I got this.
An appropriate attitude.
I got this.
You need to get your shit together.
You're right. No.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
I don't need the shit compressor. We got this. You know what I haven't done? Let's talk to Kim.
Yes?
You seem to be following me. Okay. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I only know what you told me.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes!
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Does it say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
By the way, Puck and anyone who has just joined who doesn't know the game, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the stream title. This game is dark, content warning for everything. So, like, this is extraordinarily well written, one of the best written video games that has ever existed. But it's dark and difficult to process.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay, what's the RCM?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
So we're here to find the Killer.
That's right.
Sick. Is this mysterious?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Yes, I did say that it was Katana Zero.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Honestly, they're not, like, tonally, they're not dissimilar. Like, Katana Zero is very dark as well. In some of the same ways. So, like, if you liked that, like, this is obviously a very, very different kind of game. But, if you're cool with some of the, like, you know, self-harm, substance abuse, mental illness, suicidal ideation type stuff that Katana Zero does, and also a dash of class inequality and racism, you could probably handle. Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
I love you, Kim.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I'm in on retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about a cop-off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Okay, that's all.
Good.
You should know I can't remember literally anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Like nothing.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I am completely lacking in basic information about even the organization we're in.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I know what I should focus on. He's going to say you should focus on getting the body out of the tree.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
This is probably a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
Like, I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage. I saw myself in the mirror and didn't know who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
No, it's not. No, it's real damage.
Then you should consider
Emotional
seeking medical
damage.
attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yes.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We will work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
These are the questions, huh? All right, let's go.
That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
So
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is that, actually?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
I am curious about your heritage, sir. You're just making it sound uninteresting.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Okay. I'll let it go. Tell me a secret.
No.
Come on, please.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening? How are you doing this?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
I can't do nothing.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Kim's so cool. He's so cool. You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
Like conversations with your brain. Like the different parts of your the different like sections of your brain have like out loud conversations with each other.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So your brain just like never chimes in with like advice or warnings?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I don't think I like that. That's all for now.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
That's just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's just player fucking that's just player habit.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
Puck, it's not that having liminal thoughts is magic. It's that we are playing as a character who is going through a severe mental breakdown in real time. We woke up from a drunken stupor, not knowing who we are or what anything around us was, and could have potentially had a heart attack and died trying to pick up our necktie from its hanging position on the ceiling fan. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Okay. Hey, look, there's my autosave. Thanks for that. I want to get my other shoe. I forgot about the shoe. Who wants to walk around in a sock? There's something on the table. It's cash money. Not nearly as much as I need, but... Shoe, please.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Touche.
You may be what they call a big dick cop.
Thank you, electrochemistry. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
No, don't shut up, electrochemistry. Give me content, electrochemistry. Why are we playing Disco Elysium if not for the content? Even compared to, like, our other red skills, even physical instrument, which is like our
Before
top
you
skill,
stands a motor carriage.
electrochemistry's
The
got
bodywork is
shit to
covered in
say.
Blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Can we, maybe, this is Kim's car. Can we ask Kim about it first? What is this machine?
This is the Cupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Okay, thank you. What is a motor carriage, though? Wait. Do all the policemen have such cool motor carriages?
The Cupris motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Oh.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
Oh. But this one's a super cool one, though.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
Is that like Top Gear? What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
I like making Kim happy and letting him talk about things that he's like passionate about. To turn this around and say, okay, but what is a motor carriage would be soul crushing. Can we drive it?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
All right, he specifically said we can touch the radio and the toolbox. Let's not touch anything else.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Shoutouts to toxic masculinity. Pry bar, please.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Yep.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Chain cutters. We'll probably need chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
All right.
The pull-out toolbox
Appreciate
slides
that.
back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Oh, really? So he actually is kind of protective of his tools? But he kind of knows that it's stupid? So he likes to pretend that he's not? Radio,
The
please.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
I bet this will go well.
The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Punch girl.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You can swear she was friendly with the lieutenant. Why is that? Why is that, Firewalker?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
We'll get to it. We'll get to that. All right. These are all important. We want to do all these things. I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
Oddly familiar voice.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Hi, this is me. You know, me. Raphael Cousteau. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18. 10-20. Over.
I don't know what these numbers mean.
State your message, sir. Over.
My badge is missing.
10-9. Repeat message. Over.
My badge is gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
It probably is him.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Let's just lay out of this for now.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. It's good to meet you.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ha ha! Officer lost his badge! Ha ha! Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
It's probably fine. I've got to heal for my morale.
Mullen dicked us.
You know what? Let's just be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
This feels bad.
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Anyway, I have other things to report.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Okay, that's pretty good.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
No.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Alright, I have other things.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Well, a funny story, actually.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Say nothing. We are straightforward and honest about everything.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Still didn't give an answer. Remain silent with terror.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Host almighty, you still haven't answered anything. That's goddamn affirmative.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I feel like if I press 2, we're gonna find out that, like, Mac's mother is dead, like, last week. Content.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
That's somehow worse! Vanilla waffles sound delightful!
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
If you don't like the fallout, don't fuck with the firewalker!
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker. Walker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
No, Walker.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer,
No, I'm good. I don't need my gun. I'm fine. Punch Girl doesn't need a gun.
I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Well, I need some money.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
Is this a bad time?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
Unfortunately, I am not.
I don't think he is.
I have 60 cents.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
A fair assessment.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Nothing is working. I don't have a place to sleep.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Okay. Let's not... That's enough. Let's stop. No funds. Got it.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Personal details? Personal details.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
He's absolutely not there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
The badge description.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Please say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Yeah.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
You know what? Let's wrap this up. I think we're fine.
Understood, sir. Over.
That's probably okay.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Whew. Let's do that again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need to talk to the Lazarus. I don't know what a Lazarus is, but I need to talk to them.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard
Oh,
candy.
man. I don't want to hear that through a phone. I was told to call the Lazarus because people are worried.
Oh, it's you.
It's Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and
I feel like you're making fun of me.
I'm the most serious person at the station, Detective. Now, do you have any current, pressing medical problems?
I may have had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of. But by God, does it burn in your chest.
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
I don't know if this guy is bad at his job or if he's amazing at it. I've lost all of my memory.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
All right.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Extreme photosensitivity, or are you just going to tell me I'm hungover? Because you're right.
That's because you're hungover.
Fair.
Even the
Okay.
radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too?
Sure. Lie. No. No.
That's the tiny vessels pulsating from high blood pressure, stupid officer. You might be sustaining permanent damage to your vision as we speak. Not much I can do about it. I'm not an eye doctor.
What actual kind of what would you say you do?
The busy kind. It's not life-threatening, just annoying for you. I've got more important things to do here.
Okay, so I'm gathering that.
It certainly does not help with aiming.
So I'm gathering here that the precinct doctor just would rather I die, actually. Can you do anything?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
I feel like that might be dangerous.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Wait, what? Wait, how did we get there? I mean, granted, yes, that's a rhetorical failure. That's a bad rhetorical failure.
The money is probably going to some old, oily...
That's probably true.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mectorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Oh, we're real winners in this precinct.
Mm-hmm.
Real winners.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
All right, Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on their thighs. Yeah, no, I don't know if Punch Girl would do that, but I would do that.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags, Raphael something or other. I'm forgetting even the name I made up for myself. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Electrochemistry, please. Please, no. Someone not immediately treating you with disdain is not a legs open invitation. There's other layers in between those things. Tell me about your job, please.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Oh, was it me? Was it because of me, wasn't it? I bet it was me. Are you coming back to... Why? Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Low empathy.
You know whom?
Alright, you coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Alright, did you call the police?
No, not me.
Why?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
I don't understand. Explain it like Punch Girl is 5.
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Kim, is that true?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
I guess there's a limit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, who did make the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Wow, that's dire.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Alright, next question.
Yeah, go on.
I think we're good, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
I mean... Wait, hang on.
Yes.
No way!
You've obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Okay, what did I do? I feel like finding out the answer to this is not going to be good.
I'm not mad. It's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Oh, I made you want to quit. Wait, what skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her.
Okay, officer.
Boy, leaning in is uncomfortable. All right, so it was me then. I'm the problem.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I've got magnesium.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Borderline?
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Okay, which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about that.
To hell with that song.
Fair enough.
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Definitely something about disco. That sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
That's not good.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Hold up. Rewind. The police document. Also the gun? When did I have my gun?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
All right.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Yeah, no, that's our, but yeah.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
I'm not blaming you.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
All right. So it was okay. I was a bad.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm sorry. I'm sober now. We'll try to keep it that way, mostly.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
All right. Cool. Thanks. Bye.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, shut up. Music.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to Speedfreaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Look him directly in the eye. No. I want to know more about Speedfreaks FM. Or what was it? Speedfreaks FM.
Oh, is that what it was called?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speedfreaks FM.
He's not gonna like this, but content.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky end.
God damn it.